Pashas Chukas, we have the sugya of Mei Meriva. Mei Meriva was a big kishn of Klal Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't zocheh to come into Eretz Yisrael. The question is there any ramifications, l'doiros from Mei Meriva? Of course, if Moshe Rabbeinu would have come into Eretz Yisrael, it would have been a different Eretz Yisrael. Unfortunately, say there wouldn't have been a churban. But is there a direct ramifications from Mei Meriva for us? There's a medrash that says that Mei Meriva, the result of the Mei Meriva was that the whole tzur of Limud Torah changed. Rashi says, by Mei Meriva, Rashi says that Moshe Rabbeinu hit the stone twice. Says Rashi, "Fisha b'rishayna lehoitzi ella tipin." Initially, the stone only gave out drops of water. Fisha leitziva hamokoim lahakoisa ella v'dibatim elasel. He was supposed to speak to the rock kiyadua. He hit it. Therefore, initially only drops came out. Therefore, he had to hit it a second time. It's not just an issue of how much water came out. Chazal learn out from here. We know ein mayim el Torah. This was kavei l'doros, what the tzuras of Limud Torah is. Limud Torah could have been well springs of Torah pouring out, but being that Moshe Rabbeinu was the tzinor for Kabbalah Torah, the Mesiras Torah, now we always have the Limud Torah dafkin in such an oifin of hakah and tipos. Hakah implies that we have to hit ourselves, as we have in the Parsha also, Zois HaTorah, Adam Kilmus Ba'oyel, Ein HaTorah Miskiyemis El B'misha Meimis Atzmei, which means for us on a practical level is that sometimes we have to actually force ourselves. Rambam said that Torah is not miskayim by a person unless it's a mitzayim b'fei tomim. That's the one result of the Mei Meriva, that there has to be a tzara guf. You have to force yourself to learn many times. And two, the result is sometimes we only walk away with tipun. We only walk away with drops of Torah. It's a big lesson for us. Sometimes we get frustrated and we find it hard to learn, we're disinterested in learning. Even at an older age, that's quite possible. And after we do learn, we only feel we came out with small maskaras, a little bit. Nevertheless, we have to know that that's the tzuras HaTorah, and not only is it the tzuras HaTorah, it's really the tikkun for the chet itself. It says in the pasuk, Yan asher lo hamantim bi l'hakdisheni. You weren't mekadesh me, mekadesh shem shemayim. The way we have an opportunity in mekadesh shem shemayim now is by learning Torah, despite that it's difficult, and all we come out with is merely tipun drops. Nevertheless, we're moisa nefesh for Torah. That itself is a kiddush shem shemayim. Chazal say that Klal Yisrael is nimsal to a dag in the yam. A dag in the yam is full of water. Nevertheless, when it rains, it opens up its mouth and mekabel each drop. It appreciates each new drop of Torah. So too by us. Despite we don't have big madrigas in Torah, but we're moisa nefesh for Torah. For each drop that comes along, that forget there's a kiddush Hashem. We appreciate the quality, despite that we're missing quantity. That itself is a kiddush shem shemayim. What's negayel and myself for us? I'll just give an example. There's a common example, I've seen it, that people are learning, and nebuch, they're busy. So at the same time, they have one eye on the Gemara and the other eye on the phone. There's no pun intended with the problem of this iPhone. But maybe a reminder for you that when you're learning, forget about your phone. Don't have one eye here and one eye there. That pashut it means that you didn't open up your mouth to get that drop. That another drop of Torah is coming and you want to cherish it and be zeicher to it. Pick it up. Don't let it fall to the side. I saw Rav Moshe Feinstein learn in Yeshiva by us. He never sat back in his chair. He sat at the edge of his chair. He was riveted and ready to pounce as he learned. It shows how intent he was and how attached he was to his learning. But these pulas show a chashivas HaTorah. And if we're going to dedicate ourselves to chashivas HaTorah, another drop, the Rebbeinu will see how we're trying, and B'ezrat Hashem will be zeichem yetz Hashem b'korev molo ha'aretz deya es Hashem kamayim l'yam mechasim. Zayt gesund, Kol Tov.